And we are hoping to get successful and get an increase. We failed this at least once, maybe twice before, but we're going to go for this, and hopefully RN Jesus treats us well. Can't take it. What's up, guys? Valakas back here with another Lineage 2 Evolution videos, and we're talking about the early May update. When is it coming? What is it going to mean? And how you should prepare for it. So obviously there's new merger benefits coming. I believe this is coming May 2nd or thereabouts, so early next week. So we're just under a week away. You're going to want to prepare for this. Make sure your clan is strong as possible. Make sure your character's ready for a new world in Aiden with that. So with that comes this new enhanced set event. Speaking of that, at the end of this video, we are hopefully going to do a Blessed Weapon Attempt, so stick around for that. So if you can get up to 8, 10, 13, 15 set, we'll show you what that means, but there's some cool bonuses. I think I've already got the 13 locked up, and I'm pretty close to the 15, so we got plenty of time to do that, but that'll be something I'll be striving for. You know, there's new things coming. The early May is going to be Castle Siege, level expansion, a lot of things like that. So you're going to be ready to go from 180 to 260 with the new content and the new worlds. And then later in May, there's going to be the 3v3 dungeons and things like that. All right, let's check out the web event for the enhancement special reward event. Let's collect the events that we get. I'm going to grab the Blessed Scroll box there for +8, +10. We're going to be grabbing these enhanced scroll selection boxes, which are kind of handy. I think the Blesseds are actually better. These sweet 3 Mafers for the +13. And I got just a little bit of work to do to get the +15. I got most of my stuff at 14 with a few things at 15 or above. So we'll work on that. We'll grab that SR stone and probably apply it to our PvP weapon. Now let's get into the rest of the stuff you need to prepare for in the update. So let's jump into the things that you want to prep for as we move to the 260 patch. Looking at our inventory, there's some things that you're going to want to start stockpiling if you haven't already. The core potions. So these core potions you might have got from the egg event. If you haven't finished your code, or if you finished your codexes and you held on to these, that's great. Or you have an access to a B Conquer shop or higher, you want to stack as many of these up because there's going to be expanded new codexes coming. So be prepared for that to work on these new codexes, clan buffs, and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you get those. Quest scrolls, right? You're probably going to want to save up a fair amount of A quest scrolls at the highest levels to get you off to a good start on day 1. But also these boxes, these S's and A boxes that, you know, the A's you get from your weeklies and the S's you might get from Pan's gift shop or other places. Save these up so you can be ready to go. Assuming you want to get as much Adina and experience as possible when the update starts to get up to a new level, a new dungeon, get to new content, those will come in really handy. To help save some of your scrolls, one thing you can do is actually work on some of these guillotine scrolls, right? Do some of these. These are a little bit lower XP, a little bit lower Adina. Probably knock them out now so you got those tickets to the dungeon and you don't have to waste these when you're leveling in the future. So knock those out now, save some of your scrolls. It'll serve you well after the update. Obviously, you're going to want to make sure you save up a little bit of Adina and some red gems. You don't want to be broke on update day in case there's some new content, some new things in the shop. You know, make sure, I would say at least you want at least 1 million Adina and you know, hopefully 1,000 or more red gems for that new content. Obviously, you probably have tons of these blessings built up over time, but these will be handy if you want a power level. You know, maybe make sure you got some runes on hand. There's probably going to be a rune expansion, more pages. That's just a guess. So, you know, don't sell all those runes before that event. You know, get your materials, save up, get ready to go. The other thing is, if you haven't worked on an elite weapon, you probably want to start now. So everything we're hearing based on the Korean servers and the other servers that are ahead of us is that elite monster weapons for farming are going to be super important. If you got elite armor, maybe even better. If you've got a full set, probably not time to work on that now, but I would for sure get a maxed SR30 weapon for your elite with the hunch attribute. Start working that up, enhance it up, and try to get a few attribute levels on that if possible for the update. So those are the big things you want to do. Oh, one more thing. Summon boxes, right? So all these summon stones and summoning fragment boxes, hold on to those. Don't open them every day. just in case there's some new summon stones for the new worlds, and hopefully they will be available in these stone selection boxes. So maybe they won't, maybe they will be, but if you are, hold on to them just in case that works out. It has in the past. I do the same thing with a lot of times with summoning fragment boxes and things like that. I like to hold my boxes just in case new content brings new things. I did that with my rare pet fragments, and I was able to get a huge jump start on my lion box, and you see that in previous videos. So those are the things you want to save. But now let's get in. Let's try that. Let's try this. Let's hopefully get lucky. We are either going to be crying or screaming for joy if we can hit this blessed. All right, so here we go. Let's line this up. We've worked really hard to get the blesseds and especially the Mayfers to go for this. So we've got them here. It's going to take 11 Mayfers, which hurts a whole bunch. And we are hoping to get successful and get an increase. We failed this at least once, maybe twice before, but we're going to go for this, and hopefully RN Jesus treats us well. Can't take it. Fail. Oh, that hurts bad, man. I'm not going to lie. Oh. All right. Well, that's the end of our video. Tell me about your biggest fails and enhancements in the comments. We'll wrap this video up. Thanks for tuning in. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Heliclash. Subscribe, like, comment for more great Lineage 2 Revolutions content.